And we're going to kick things off with kitchen must-haves and Miss Pay Chen. She's with us today. All right, Miss Pay, I've got a question for you. Are you ready for entertaining season?
Oh yeah, I sure am, Tracy. I'm always ready, trying to, make sure I'm always on top of things. And I've got some great ideas for you, because as you know, it's always great to be prepared, right?
Yes.
So for you, if you're the person who's hosting, but also if you prefer to be a guest, you always want to have something to bring over to someone's home.
I like both, and I love your priority with giving people things they can consume.
Yes.
You like to feed people, which is why you're one of my favorite people. Pay will always be amazing in my books, let me tell you. So let's start with this first amazingly smelling thing you've got here. Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, so I always love to bring you gifts, like you said, that you can consume, because I especially find that sometimes people have what they need, or you don't know what they want, and at least something that's unique and like talkable, you know that they'll like put it out for their next party, perhaps, right? And you get to enjoy it, and it doesn't sit around. So this is the Wandering Locavore. She does really unique condiments with a twist.
Okay.
Now, she's based in Ontario, everything in small batches. She uses local ingredients.
Nice.
And I'm telling you about this now ahead of holidays because, like I said, they're made in small batches. So when you see something available online, don't wait around for it, right? This is the kind of thing that when you see it, like, stock up on it, because you absolutely will enjoy it, and so will the people that you gift it to.
And you know what? It's going to be fresh. Everything that's small batch, like I like that we're going backwards in terms of mass production. Do the small batches, make it fresh, full of flavor, and then off you go to your friends. So what do you got here?
Okay, so let's start off with her Cowgirl candy. These are delicious candied jalapeno peppers.
Oh, these ones?
Yes,
Oh,
and they're one of her most popular products, and they're perfect on burgers, salads, sandwiches, pizza. You can mix them up with cream cheese like I have and have a delicious spread. And also great in like a spicy margarita, if you want to think about that perhaps. Another really popular item of hers, and she's got a few, but I wanted to highlight the gin cherries up at the front. Amazing on, let's say, yogurt, ice cream, pancakes, waffles. Also as a garnish for cocktails. So she uses whole sour cherries with Dillon's gin, and that's also a local gin. And it's just such a beautiful thing to even put on meat, for example, duck, lamb, pork, what have you. So just something that you really use, unique, different, delicious.
What did you do it here with?
Just some
yogurt?
Greek yogurt.
This is delicious. It's boozy cherries for breakfast. Okay, Pay.
Any time of day.
We're listening. Oh, I love that. Okay, you also have something sweet here, because you know me.
I know you, and we know each other.
Yes, we do.
So if I were to ask you what you thought was like Canada's, let's say, national dessert, what would you have said?
I'd probably say a Tim Hortons donut.
You know, and I think a lot of people would agree with you, like a Timbit, or for me, I would have said maybe butter tarts, but I think it depends where you are in the country. But a lot of people would also say Nimo Bars, because it's named after Nanaimo, BC, right? And it is very uniquely Canadian. So this is Northern Bars. They're a very new company. They're about 2 years old. It's a young husband and wife team. They've got a little shop out on Granville Island, and they wanted to make a very uniquely Canadian dessert that is just so perfectly giftable. So they made these beautiful Nanaimo bars. I love that they're like little bonbons. And sometimes, and to be honest, that's about as much Nanaimo bars I really want. Right?
Because they're super sweet Nanaimo bars, which I have no problem with, but you really need only a bite.
Yes, and this is really great to put out if somebody pops by, but also when you are thinking of a uniquely Canadian gift that people may not have had before because it's a new company, this is a beautiful thing to gift to people.
Oh my gosh.
So again, this is a Canadian company. Give yourself some time to order it, and order an extra box for yourself, because you probably won't regret it.
Order 7. It is so good. They're delicious.
And aren't they just so beautiful?
Oh my God, they're beautiful. They're tiny. They're full of flavor. They're very sweet. They're amazing. Okay, now let's try and preserve the food that we actually have in our kitchen, please, because food prices, no.
No,
bueno.
You're just like,
no, just no.
Just no. I think, and everyone would be like, no. Yeah, it's no secret that food prices have gotten a bit bonkers, and I think people are, the efforts that we can make include buying in bulk. Sometimes that's cheaper. But then what happens is you forget about it because you bought that giant thing of greens, let's say, in the back of the fridge, end up throwing it out. You maybe buy that big bag of cereal, and by the time you open it, it goes stale before you get to it. So you really want to be conscious about how do we save money, right? And also organize our kitchen. So I'm a big fan of this. This is the new Zwilling Fresh and Save Cube. So this is one of their beautiful storage systems, and it's fantastic because it also, you've got the vacuum pump here.
Nice.
And this, as some people may already are familiar with, is to suck out the air, and then it keeps your food fresher for longer. And that goes a long way in terms of eliminating and minimizing food waste, and also saving costs on the groceries that you're buying. Now, I am a huge fan of this as well because they're really durable, easy to wash. Throw them in the dishwasher, for example. They come in different sizes. And something else I wanted to highlight was you might be thinking, well, yeah, I got this out, open shelving or on the counter, but maybe you want to make it a bit of a, more of a decor item, and you've got certain colors that you're thinking of. So they also have these cube covers. So these are little sleeves. Also, these are stackable, so they're wonderful for kitchen organization.
Good for storage.
Because you can stack them in your pantry, save room. They come in different colors, and there you go. And also something else they have if you want to go an extra step in terms of your tracking of your kitchen items. They've got these great little labels that you can scan with your smartphone, connect to the Zwilling app. That way you can keep track of when things might expire, when you need to top up. So it's a really great way to just keep your food fresher for longer, and also just be more conscious of what we're spending in terms of food and wasting.
And they look beautiful.
Don't they look great? You have really fun colors.
A decor item. That is gorgeous. Okay, moving right along to dishware, which is something I know you probably love. I love my dishes.
And I live alone, but it's crazy because I have enough dishware for 20 people.
Of course.
So Fable, I'm a huge fan of. They have really beautiful dishware, and also just very clean, modern looks, but timeless at the same time. So I'm a big fan of what we've got here. This is a low-profile serving bowls.
It's gorgeous.
Comes in a set of 2. Wonderful for salads, pasta, nice wide base, low sides. So this is one of their newer items. I love the midnight color. I also love the beach grass green in the front there. Another new item they came out with, which I'm a huge fan of, are the ramen bowls. So you'll see that they're quite a bit larger than, let's say, your cereal bowl or your soup bowl. But this, for me,
that's a cereal bowl for a 15-year-old.
This is my size of soup bowl. Also great for rice bowls, which are very popular as meal options right now. They come in a set of 2. They nest, so it's something really beautiful to keep out. But when you are entertaining, these are really great pieces to have around.
Bowls like that make me want to eat salad. You need pretty bowls. If it'll make the experience elevated a little bit, and
nothing's crowded. That's what I like.
Nothing's crowded. It looks pretty. Put out a nice placemat. It's a whole experience.
And you're like, I've eaten salad for 5 people, and you'll feel great.
And you feel so good. It's like veggies. Next up, what have you got?
Okay, so you know that I love my local artists and artisans. And as someone who spends a lot of time in the kitchen, if I showed you my actual oven mitts, you'd be horrified. They're like burn marks on them. There's stain. There's brownie batter embedded in there. It is something that people don't necessarily replace for themselves. Because once you have a set, you're like, I'll use these. Aprons, oven mitts, tea towels. I think those are really great gifts for people who spend time in the kitchen, especially when you pick up something a little bit nicer. So Haven is a lovely local artist in Ontario, and I found her stuff on Etsy. She's got these great veggie print oven mitts,
those are awesome.
Matching apron, dancing lobsters. She also has these great what I call cheater tea towels. So herbs and spices. Maybe you want to identify what cloves look like, or nutmeg, for example, for someone who cooks. And then I thought this was kind of perfect for you. So let's say you're bringing a bottle of wine or a bottle of, I don't know, vodka to someone's home as a gift. You can also give them this little cheater cocktail.
Look at this. It's got all the recipes here. You want to know how to make a Bellini? White peaches, 2 ounces of peach puree, and 4 ounces of Prosecco. Call it a day. This is really nice.
See, you're at home and someone's like, I want to have a
Harvey Wallbanger.
I would love a Harvey Wallbanger. And you're like, yeah, got it.
That would so be me.
And then you go into your kitchen. And yes, so I just think that's a really great gift. And then when it comes to, this is a very practical gift item that I'm going to show you now. So this is Make Nice Company. Canadian, BC based, women owned, Asian owned. This is a solid dish soap block. So her whole goal was to cut back on the plastic that goes to landfill. So she created this out of natural ingredients, also vegan ingredients. You get a little scrubby. You can order these from her as well. And it really, I'm splashing a bit, but it foams up.
I even like the
when you think of how
thing.
much,
I like that.
So when you think of all the things that we buy that do, they come in plastic, and we do end up tossing that. It's a really great option. Super practical gift to be giving someone.
That is excellent.
And I just thought I would show you another really great little decor piece, which this is also from Etsy. This is La Fabrique Deco. They're based in Quebec. minimalist, Scandinavian kind of design. Really wonderful as we get into the holidays and winter. And a really nice piece for someone that you know is very usable, functional, but also doesn't overcrowd, like overtake their space.
Beautiful and sleek, and it looks like it's very well made. You're so good with bringing in original items. Now, we're still in the kitchen.
We are.
What else have we got?
Okay, so I think people have gotten pretty excited about making their own gourmet pizzas at home.
Yes.
Now, a lot of those pizza ovens require gas, charcoal, wood, for example. This is the Univolt. This is an electric pizza oven, so you can use it indoors or outdoors.
Okay.
And that's a real key for people who live in cold climates and do not want to be outside.
Okay, so this is so easy. It's almost like a toaster oven.
I mean, it almost is, but it is
bit.
going to make Neapolitan-style pizzas in 90 seconds.
Pizza.
There, exactly.
Yep.
I'll order pizza and a Harvey
Did you
Wallbanger.
say 90 seconds?
That's how you can make, yes. That's
Oh
how
my
quickly you can
goodness.
make a delicious gourmet style pizza.
Okay, that is very good. I feel like it's so good, somebody probably in the audience would want it. Would you?
They would.
Okay, so if one of you in the audience wants to be a pizza master, we're gonna draw for the Univolt pizza oven. It's worth $1,300. But you can get it for free on Cityline. Let's get a drum roll, please. And the winner of the pizza oven is Jackie Gnomes.